Okay, here we are.
Take it away, Calgon.
Okay. Hi guys, it's David here. And as you know, I'm in New York and I have a special guest. Chen is here. Say hello.
Hi, how are you?
You can do a little introduction. Tell them who you are.
Hankster Chen. Fine man Hankster Chen.
So I'm in New York right now, and I've been like seeing all these shows. I've been tweeting about it if you follow me. And Hank was generous enough to invite me to the screening for Les Mis, where there was like a talkback afterwards. So we're gonna do like a little like Les Mis part 2, because I know that a few of you were a little angry about my review. So I'm going to like address it a little bit, and we're gonna hear Hank's opinion.
I thought it was hysterical, his video. Was it not hysterical? Like when he, as soon as he start doing this gesture, I was like, yes.
I'm glad that you thought it was funny, because some people thought it was, there were some vicious comments in there. I will say that, and we'll talk about the talkback, because like there was a talkback afterwards with Anne Hathaway and Eddie Redmayne and Tom Hooper. I never intended to bash the actors themselves. I've always had mad respect for Anne Hathaway as an actress. I think that she has a great work ethic, and in the talkback she confirmed that for me. It was more about the direction, and I didn't think that her performance was at the fault of hers. She was just executing the direction that she received. So I loved hearing her speak about it and her process and everything. There were questions from the audience, and I thought it was awesome, and I'm grateful that Hank brought me. Sitting through the movie a second time was a little bit of a trip, but it was worth it.
What was that like?
I don't know. It
wasn't painful, was it?
It was not painful, but it did
like you thought you would, because I invited him the night before. He was like, I don't know.
I didn't.
Well, is it okay? So Anne Hathaway's gonna be there. I don't know. Let me. Can I just think about this second? I was like, yeah, sure. And like 2 hours later, he's like, you know what? I just. Eddie Redmayne's gonna be there too.
Yeah, they were both there, so I figured.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not doing anything else. And it was just like, I was like, wow.
It was a
he
process.
did not want to see this movie again.
Well, I will say, a second viewing did not change my opinion on the movie whatsoever. Yeah. It actually illuminated the fact that I also hated the lighting design of the movie on top of everything else. You could actually see the shadow of the camera on the actors' faces when it was close-ups, when they would rotate. It would get messy. Like, it's a universal picture. You gotta wrap. Anyway, I don't want to rant about it again, but do you have anything to share about your opinions of the movie?
Well, I went in knowing that I loved the music.
Yeah.
So, and also Aaron Tveit and I we've taken acting classes together, and so it's nice to see a peer like do so well in you know, a few years time. So it's like exciting when there's someone that you know. And the music is great. Like you can't really fuck up the songs, you know? But the fact that it is I mean, unless you're Russell Crowe, as soon as the music starts, you're like, time goes by. Well, yeah, like you just
exactly like that.
My dog's back here, by the way, just crawling around.
Oh yeah, just like chilling.
You guys know Eli. Those of you that also subscribe to me, you know Eli.
Hi. So anyway, Hank brought me to this because he's an actor and I'm an actor, and I was actually discussing with my family the fact of being an openly gay actor in like the public eye, and how I get a little ticked off when celebrity actors that are very obviously gay, and I'm not going to say any names, but
oh, who cares?
The fact that no, I can't. I have to be PC. And I know this is unfair because people should be able to have their personal lives, but I think that by putting themselves in the public eye, they need to do the community a service by coming out. Like I mean, Anderson Cooper said the same thing when he came out. He said, you know, at this point it's my responsibility for the gay community, like we're a minority, we don't have rights, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And so Hank is an actor, and he's like a hotshot or whatever.
I am not a hotshot. Thank you, it's very sweet.
He's an openly gay actor, and I am going into the industry with all intentions of being openly gay, and I wanted to hear you speak a little bit about how it's been to be open in the community, if you've gotten any like praise for it, or if it's been difficult, or what your process was, and if you ever had a question of that, like whether you wanted to be out in the acting world or not.
Good question. First of all, it seemed like, it didn't even really seem like I had an option to be successful and to be closeted, because I think that I just have so much personality, and you too as well, like not to be like queer, but it's just kind of like
nobody's gonna get fooled by this mess.
Like the essence of who you are and what makes you so attractive and so charismatic and charming is what's going to book you work, whether you're gay or you're straight. I actually have to attribute a lot of it to YouTube and to subscribers and everything, because I started, we talked about this, I started in 2010, you know, a few months after you, and I wanted to start doing comedy videos, but then the whole It Gets Better campaign kicked off, and I was like, I gotta, you know, come out publicly. I mean, I'd already been out in my private life for a long time, but I was like, I just gotta be a part of this, and I did, and what was amazing is that video got a lot of traction and kind of was my first driver of subscribers to my channel, and at that point I had like 60 subscribers. I just started, you know, and it was so encouraging. And not only that, but like people that I had not heard from for years, or even like friends or people from like my Christian past were like, wow, this is great, you know, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, thank you so much. And then a few months later, I mean, I booked Law and Order, and then I haven't stopped working since.
So it's been like a positive thing.
Yeah, and I think part of that was just the confidence of like, you know, coming out.
I definitely think that like mediums such as YouTube that are very community-based have also promoted that. Like, I mean, people are getting more and more personal in terms of their distributed content, and I think that, you know, the stuff like the gay vloggers, like little mini society that we have on YouTube, it's becoming more widely accepted, and that's why I think that celebrities need to like cut the shit and like...
Yeah, I can still understand, like, for example, and like I said, and I don't know this person, but it's people speculate that someone like Bradley Cooper could be gay, and I think to myself, I'm like, well, Bradley Cooper is kind of like at the pinnacle of his career, you know, Oscar nominations and all that stuff, and I'm like, for someone like him, I would actually still be like, oh, I don't know, you should come out, but I think for people like, if you're in the news or if you're hosting or you're doing commercials, I think be yourself and open up. But how amazing would it be if someone at Bradley Cooper's level did come out?
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Or how amazing...
And I'm not even saying, like, I'm not necessarily promoting them to come out. I have an issue with when they lie about it. And they use the excuse of, oh, I don't want to share my personal life. But, like, it's one thing to not share your personal life. It's another thing to lie about it.
To be hypocritical and to, like, to be supporting legislation that actually goes against your people. It's
exactly.
Like,
and I also have always had an issue with celebrities that play the victim and say, oh, well, everybody's so invasive of my personal... Like, stars like Meryl Streep, we don't know shit about her because she chooses to do her work, put her work out there, and, like, that's what... Anybody who's in the tabloids has kind of gotten themselves there. I don't have any sympathy because it's like... They've gone after that attention and seeked it by like putting themselves in the public eye. The Kardashians, I don't have any sympathy for those bitches.
Well, because they don't have, I feel as though their talent is the media and the marketing machine, whereas Meryl Streep has an actual career to sit back on, and that's all she needs to do. To give credit where credit is due with the Kardashians, you know, they're smart. They know their place in society, and they're milking it for all it's worth. And they're laughing all the way to the bank.
They're never gonna go away. We will be haunted by the Kardashians.
They're gonna have lots and lots of kids.
Oh, Lord.
Little Kimye kids. Yeah.
Anyway, if y'all have any comments, I know that we discussed some like kind of controversial things for my channel.
Oh, here, put this mask on.
I also saw Sleep No More. If any of you know what that is, you'll know from the mask. Yeah, I look creepy as fuck. Here, you put it on and I'll do the outro.
Okay.
So anyway, if you guys have any comments about what we discussed, any opinions about celebrities coming out, or being an openly gay actor, or Les Mis, the follow-up, blah, blah, blah. Also, subscribe to Hank. I'm very happy that he let me film with his amazing camera. You'll never see me in this high quality again, ever. So, yeah. And also his wonderful set, which I'm just so grateful to be on. And
in bed with Hank Chen.
In bed with Hank Chen. And Hank Chen's dog.
And Hank Chen's dog. Well, it's getting real freak up in
it's
here.
That kind of thing. It's that kind of scene.
And masks.
Subscribe to his channel, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye! Hey guys, it's David here. And this is fuck me. This is what you're gonna have to deal with.
I guess I'll just be leaving now.
No,
really great.
Okay. Here we go.